Hello, everybody. It's the Celebrate Night here, and I have a very, very important message to relay. YouTube's copyright system is severely being abused. Now I know those of you who have you know watched Nostalgia Critic at least, and maybe Monday Matt, two of my favorites on YouTube. They have come out talking about this, and lately a bunch of other people have come out. I just wanted to voice my own little bit, and this has to change. And it's not just the big channels that are being affected, like the big major channels. Mundane Matt, um, his channel has been attacked, has been, flagged multiple times. Nostalgia Critic, he was just recently hit big, and probably still is. Markiplier goes through these things. Alpha Omega Sin, PewDiePie has probably been through quite a bit. But the thing is, those channels are, quite big. They have the ability, they have the resources to fight against them. It doesn't mean that they'll always win, but they have a way to fight against them. Smaller YouTubers like myself, we have no way to fight back. We just have just what YouTube gives us to fight back, and that's not enough. It's very, very, very little to make any kind of impact. To be perfectly honest, we will lose more often than we will win in these cases. Let me start from the beginning. The first time I've heard anything about these copyright things was last year with Jay Witz. He makes content a lot. He makes Nintendo content, but when I first saw him, he made a lot of Pokemon inspired content. He got a copyright strike from a video about Lavender Town, about the whole creepypasta thing, about how kids would kind of go insane and try to kill themselves, or did kill themselves, or just, freak out from listening to the music in Lavender Town and Pokemon Red Blue. He was within his rights to make that video. He showed very little concerning the game and was talking about, the effects and stuff, and the ideas and different things and the theories and stuff. And yet and there's videos like that all over the internet. Just type in Lavender Town and you'll on YouTube, and you'll find like a shit ton of videos. But Jay Witz was hit. Why Jay Witz was hit? I don't know. Maybe because at the time he was somewhat of a well-known channel. He had quite a few subscribers, and he was making really good content. But the content was his. And yes, he was showing copyright stuff, but guess what? That's where fair use comes under protection. He was using that stuff while talking about it. He was commentating, he was giving his opinions, he was giving a review. He was allowed to do that within his legal rights. And yet, it was still taken down. And it took him a while, I think about a week, if I remember correctly, for him to get that video back. And it took even longer for the strike to be removed. That shouldn't be a thing. In Nostalgia Critic, by the way, I'll have links to all these channels that I'm talking about here below. Nostalgia Critic, over in December, he had a themed video series called Disneycember, where he made little reviews of movies made by Disney that you should probably check out. And he did My Neighbor Totoro, and that was flagged as copyright by the Japanese Studio Ghibli, not the Disney Studio Ghibli, which I know they're both associated. But you got the one that takes care of Japan and other stuff, and then you got the one by, that ships it all over the place by Disney. He was hit by that for like a 6-minute video talking about how good the movie was. It wasn't the whole movie, it was 6 minutes. I believe that movie's like an hour and 20 minutes. I think. It's been a while since I watched it. But it was a really good review, and that made me want to watch the movie again. And he got hit by it. And it wasn't just any hit. He lost the ability to upload videos more than 15 minutes. He lost monetization. He lost a bunch of things. And the only thing he was left with was 15-minute videos and YouTube's crappy editing program. It took him almost a month to get that video back. And even when he got the video back, even though that the claim was proven to be faulty, it took even longer for him to remove the strike. And not only that, lately his videos have changed in the way they were going. It used to be him sitting in a room on in front of a table talking about movies that sucked but could also be good. And a lot of the movies he's talked about I never heard of, but I personally really want to watch. And it's because of him I realize this stuff. But now he hasn't even been putting like the actual footage into the movies anymore. I think he got a copyright strike for Jurassic Park. And because of that, when he did a Jurassic World review, it was all reenactments with like toy dinosaurs and green screens and stuff. The video was cool and all, but he should not have had to go that far. And he's not the only one that's been hit like this. The Cinema Snob, another YouTuber, who's friends with the Nostalgia Critic, he got hit for making a video in his car talking about a movie that he just saw in the theaters. It was just him and a friend, moments after seeing a movie, talking about the movie. And he got a copyright strike because of that. Something that did not include any copyrighted material whatsoever got hit with a copyright strike. I'm surprised at this pace he hasn't gotten copyright strikes on his reviews of Pepsi, Crystal Pepsi, or anything like that, because at least that has a copyrighted item in it. It's getting like fucking overboard. And it's not just them. Their channels are under 1 million subscribers. I believe Channel Awesome only has like over 500,000. Markiplier has been hit with these things. And I'm pretty sure PewDiePie and a bunch of others, the Game Grumps, a whole shit ton have been hit with these. Another channel, a Let's Play channel I enjoy, the best friends, which now they go by the super best friends because now it's 4 of them instead of just 2 of them. They were doing commentary over Metal Gear Solid 5. No, not Metal Gear Solid 5. Metal Gear Solid 4. And they got a copyright strike for it, for just sitting there watching the game, the footage of the game, and talking about it. They liked the game, but they also made fun of it a little bit. And Konami tried to censor them. Of course, it's Konami. Konami is a bunch of douchebags anyway, and given their current rate of bullshit, they're probably not going to be around much longer. But that doesn't excuse the fact that they did something that broke the rights of people. They had the right to make that video. Everybody here watching and making content has the right to make the content they are making, so long as it is within fair use. I follow the fair use laws. That's why my videos are monetized, but the videos on the other channel where I made AMV videos are not monetized. Why they're not monetized? Because it's not my music, it's not my video. I'm taking someone else's stuff and I'm putting it together to make something different, but it's still all copyright. My Let's Plays, however, that does follow under fair use, because I am putting commentary and review and different things into it. Comedy, for instance. I mean, how many times have I said fuck in Corpse Party? Probably over 100. Probably. This needs to change. And it needs to change soon. Mundane Matt is currently in the process of setting something up to help everybody go and talk, get YouTube's attention, get Google's attention, and be like, hey, we need to fix this shit. Because if it's not fixed, things aren't going to be staying around much longer. you know what could happen if this keeps getting as big as it is? One of those smaller channels, smaller sites, like let's say Vimeo, for instance, or Daily Motion, they could start getting a shit ton of people crossing over, and that will make YouTube lose money, and that will make them gain money, and then it'll make things better. But there's still always the whole copyright thing. This needs to stop. My channel's small, very small, 62, 63 subscribers. I do my best to make content every single day. I am disabled. I cannot have a normal job. I cannot work at a factory or at a grocery store or a number of different reasons due to psychological issues. I want to be able to make my money. I don't want to be given it just because of disabilities. YouTube is one of the few things, in fact, it's the only things I can think of that will allow me to be somewhat of a success. And personally, I feel like I'm already a success. 63 subscribers ain't much to a lot of people. But me knowing that people are subscribing to my channel because they enjoy the content, that means the world to me, and that keeps me going. And someday, I hope that I can get even more. I don't care if I reach 45 million subscribers. I don't care if I reach 100 subscribers. I just want to try it out. And if it works, it works. I'm going to keep trying to change as best I can. I'm going to try to keep making my content better for everyone else. I want people to be able to see it and enjoy it. Not everybody will, but that's my dream. I want to be able to make something out of YouTube eventually, if that time comes. But if YouTube still is in the shithole that it is now, and seeing how things are getting now, that's never going to happen. It's not going to happen for me. It's never going to happen for you. And it's never going to happen for anybody. Everybody who watches YouTube and who makes content are in this together. If you come to YouTube every single day because there's something you like to watch, whether it's Rosanna Pansino and her nerdy nummies, Alpha Omega Sin and his rants, The Amazing Atheist and his crazy awesomeness, talking about all kinds of bullshit in the news, or even Mundane Matt, the best friends, everybody. If you come to YouTube and you come to watch content on a regular basis, you're in this with us. The reason you're in this with us is because if we're gone, if Markiplier is gone, PewDiePie is gone, if everybody is gone because of these stupid bullshit claims, where are you going to get your entertainment? Where are you going to watch your Let's Plays? Yeah, you can go to Twitch, but even Twitch has kind of dumbed down some of the things. You can't even watch a recorded live stream on Twitch TV without having the music cut out because of copyright. One of the main cases of this is anybody who plays Grand Theft Auto. If they have that music playing in the game, the automatic copyright stuff's going to detect it, and then it's going to get rid of it in the recording. You can watch it live all you want, but if you have a favorite streamer and you try to watch a stream, you're going to be kind of screwed because the stream might be muted. And it doesn't just mute the music, it mutes the whole thing. This needs to stop. It needs to stop soon. Because our rights are being violated. They are being trampled on. We need to get in this. So if you're watching this, share it if you like. I just wanted to get out there and say my little part. I will have a link to the Nostalgia Critic's original video talking about this, where he goes into even greater detail. And I'll put in links to everybody else that I mentioned. Rosanna Pansino, Cinema Snob. I don't think I need to put in Markiplier, but I'll put in Markiplier. The Best Friends. You know, I'm in a community on Facebook full of aspiring YouTubers. And, like, they're just awesome and they have really great content. You got Smackers Gamer and his Profanity Monkey. You got Devilish and her videos. And you got the classy, um, I can't even think right now because I'm freaking roasting. But, oh man. But, I'll have the Classy Savage. That's it. The Classy Savage. Oh, stupid brain. We're all aspiring to be something better. We're all aspiring to be something great. Tubin Monkey, he makes awesome content too. These people, my friends, I consider these people friends. They're not going to last if this keeps up. And, you know, in America, it's supposed to be, you know, the, where you go if you want to have your dreams come true. The American dream. I don't care about the American dream. I care about the dreams of everybody's freedoms. YouTube is a freedom. YouTube is a place where somebody that knows very little can become famous. If you watch one of PewDiePie's video, I don't remember which one of PewDiePie's videos it is, but he talks about he used to be in college and he didn't like it, so he quit. And what did he do? He became a hot dog vendor, and he started putting up videos on as a hobby. And look at him now. A college dropout hot dog vendor is the most subscribed person on YouTube, making millions of dollars a year, most of which he gives to charity. If he can do it, anybody can do that. It just matters if what's in your heart. But these copyright stuff, they're preventing people like myself and like my friends from getting any bigger. So far, they haven't been hit much. Me, I got hit with a content ID match, a copyright claim in Deadpool for a song that was completely original in Deadpool. That was just straight up elevator music. I tried to look it up. I couldn't even find the claim that they were posing. I was able to get that claim removed, and hopefully that's the only one I will ever have. The video I have now, playing in front of you right now, Hyrule Warriors, that one's going to be flagged right away. Because even Nintendo has their stupid bullshit. They want to take a percentage of my money and anybody else's money that posts this stuff on there and take it from themselves. We don't get paid much. I get paid probably like 10 cents or 5 cents or something every 1,000 views. Now, part of that goes to my network. And then if I was to, with Nintendo, part of what I have left goes to Nintendo. Not only that, they also can take money from all my other videos that are non-Nintendo. This is just getting too big, and something bad is going to happen if it don't stop. So anyway, I've ranted on long enough, and I'm sorry that you had to hear my voice for so long. But yeah, share this video. Share the video Nostalgia Critic came out. And if you're on Twitter or any place else, use the hashtag WTFU. Where's the fair use? And if we bind together, fans and content creators alike, and we make a big enough influence on the internet, YouTube has to listen. And they have to do something. Mundane Matt's going to help with that in a big way. I'm really hoping. And I support him all the way. Matt, if you're watching this, you're awesome, dude. Anyway, this is the Celicroy Night. And where's the fair use?